So, have you ever thought about visiting Vietnam? It's like this hidden gem in Southeast Asia that offers so much more than people realize.
Oh, totally. I've heard about the amazing food, but what's the scene like over there?
Well, it's incredible. I mean, from the bustling streets of Hanoi to the serene landscapes of Ha Long Bay, there's just so much diversity.
That sounds amazing. How do you even get there? Is it easy to travel around once you're in the country?
Yeah, actually, Vietnam is pretty accessible. You can fly into Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi.
Right.
And from there, they've got a great transportation system with buses, trains, and even ride-hailing apps like Grab.
Oh, so it's like their version of Uber?
Exactly. It makes getting around cities super convenient.
Nice. That takes a lot of stress out of traveling. So tell me more about Hanoi. What's the vibe there?
Hanoi is fascinating. You've got Hoan Kiem Lake right in the heart of the city, and it's this peaceful oasis amidst all the hustle and bustle. Early mornings are the best when locals do Tai Chi around the lake.
That's so cool. I can just picture it.
And then there's the Old Quarter, which is like
I've
stepping
heard
back
about
in
that.
time with its narrow streets and colonial architecture. Each street historically sold different goods, so you have streets dedicated to silk, jewelry, you name it.
That's wild. It must be a shopper's paradise.
Oh, absolutely. And the street food? Unreal. You have to try the Vietnamese coffee there. It's strong and has this unique flavor that you'll love.
I'm a coffee addict. Can't wait to get my hands on that. But what about cultural sites? Any must-see places?
Definitely visit the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. It's quite an experience paying respects to such an influential figure in their history.
Yeah.
And near that is the One-Pillar Pagoda, which is this beautiful piece of traditional architecture.
Sounds like there's a lot to take in.
There is. Oh, and you can't miss a traditional water
what's
puppet
that?
show, which is this art form that originated in the rice paddies. It's so unique and entertaining.
That sounds fascinating. It's like the culture just comes alive.
Exactly. And speaking of coming alive, the natural wonders are just breathtaking. Have you heard of Ha Long Bay?
Only in passing, but tell me more.
Imagine emerald waters dotted with thousands of limestone islands topped
Wow.
with rainforests. Taking a cruise there is like stepping into another world.
That sounds surreal. Can you do activities there or just sit on a boat?
Oh, there's plenty to do. You can explore caves, swim at secluded beaches,
Nice.
and even kayak through the tranquil waters. It's an adventurer's dream.
I'm sold. But isn't Sapa also a place people rave about?
Yes. Sapa is up in the mountains and is famous for its terraced rice fields and
Right.
ethnic minority villages. Trekking there offers stunning views and a real connection with local communities.
That must be such a humbling experience.
It really is. And if you go during the harvest season, the fields turn this golden color. It's like something out of
Oh,
a
man.
postcard.
I can only imagine. What about if you're into more extreme adventures?
Then Phong Nha Ke Bang National Park is where you need to be. It's got some of the world's largest caves, including Son Doong Cave, which is so big it has its
No
own
way.
weather system.
That's insane. Can you actually go inside these caves?
You can, but some require booking well in advance. Even the more accessible ones like Phong Nha Cave and Paradise Cave are spectacular with their rock
Yeah.
formations and underground rivers.
That's definitely going on my bucket list. Now, let's talk about food because I'm a big foodie.
Oh, you're gonna love Vietnam's culinary scene. The street food culture is vibrant with staples like pho and banh mi that are just out of this world.
I've had pho here, but I bet it's nothing like the real deal over there.
Exactly. It's like the flavors are on another level. And if you have the time, taking a cooking class is a fantastic way to dive deeper into the
Oh, that's
cuisine.
a great idea. I've never thought of that. Do they take you to markets and stuff?
Yes. Many classes start with a market visit to pick fresh ingredients, and then you learn how to prepare traditional dishes. It's hands-on and so much fun.
That's awesome. I love bringing back new recipes from my travels.
And don't forget, the regional specialties vary, so you'll get different flavors in the north, center, and south. Like in Hanoi, you have bun cha,
Yum.
and in the central region, dishes like xiao lao are a must-try.
It's like a culinary journey within a journey.
Exactly. And if you time your visit right, you can experience some of their vibrant festivals.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Well, the Tet Festival is their Lunar New Year celebration,
Right.
and it's the most important one. The whole country lights up with decorations, traditional foods, and family gatherings.
That would be incredible to see firsthand.
It truly is. Plus, there's the Hoi An Lantern Festival held monthly where the town is illuminated with thousands of lanterns. It's magical.
That must be such a beautiful sight.
It really is. But one thing to keep in mind is to plan ahead because these festivals can get pretty crowded.
Makes sense. Hey, quick question though. Do you think Vietnam is becoming too touristy?
Well, tourism is definitely growing, but I think it still retains its authenticity, especially if you venture off the beaten path.
That's reassuring. I prefer experiences that feel genuine,
I totally get that. And Vietnam offers plenty of those opportunities. Whether it's interacting with locals in small villages or exploring less-known natural sites, there's so much to discover.
You've convinced me. I need to start planning this trip.
Do it. It's a journey that stays with you long after you return home. The culture, the people, the landscapes, they're all unforgettable.
Can't wait. Thanks for sharing all this amazing information.
Anytime. And hey, maybe we'll end up there at the same time and can share a bowl of pho together.
I'd like that. Here's to new adventures.